another semi-final for you. A brilliant result tonight to keep that unbeaten run going as well. Firstly, just tell us how tough West Ham made that for you, especially in the first half.
We were ready that they were going to try to push us really hard, but to be honest, they have done really well the first 45 minutes. We had so many problems against their high pressing. We were not comfortable in our structure, trying to find the free one. They were sometimes jumping to our double six, and we were not able to find flow, even with that we had the chance. So we had, especially in the first 10-15 minutes, some soft, easy lost balls around our box, and the momentum from West Ham, they had the feeling that they had that. They have scored that goal. And yeah, to be honest, the best thing in halftime was the result. We were not on our best. Happily, we had a reaction in the second half. We have changed a little bit few things. The intensity was better, and we have seen a better second half. And at the end, with the Jerry's goal, happy to go through. But you know, in Europa, you always have to go through some tough moments, and today the first 45 were not easy.
You made the substitutions at half-time, which really made a difference. But Casino as well, you took off after half an hour. How tough is that for a manager?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough for me, but sometimes you need action. You need to take a responsibility. For sure, I've talked with Odis. It's not nice for a player to be substituted that early, but he had the yellow card. We had problems in the build-up in that area. There were many reasons that were coming together for that made sense, the substitution at that moment. It's not the nicest, but it worked, and the other players in halftime and in the second half, they made a good impact, and that was really important as well.
Your players had to show some real maturity, because there was some spice in the game, wasn't there? It was tackles, very much an old-fashioned English game, weren't it? And they come through and they showed a lot of courage, your players.
Yeah. We were respecting that because West Ham, they have good players, they have good energy, and you know, great to them that they found really hard, totally different what they did in Leverkusen. But as well, not to show a soft mentality in the tough moment. That's very important, because if you want to progress in Europe and you want to reach semi-final and hopefully a little bit further, you need to deal with difficult moments as well. It's not always possible to control the 90 minutes, and you know that they were standing in those tough moments and going through them. It was the key that we didn't concede the second or the third goal.
I mean, in the first half, I felt like West Ham were winning a lot of those second balls. You know, I think second balls, obviously, in a game like this can have a big impact on the game, getting the crowd up for it. But second half, you won more of those, but also you could play more. Tapsoba and Frimpong, they had a huge impact on the game.
Yes. I think that we needed a quick player on the last line. Nathan was coming into the lines, and I'm sure we were not able to find those spaces. Tapsoba, he has a very good first pass to go through between the lines, and we know the physicality of West Ham. Not just good players, Bowen, Kudus, top players, but as well they are able to play with a lot of physicality, and those duels, those second balls, from those situations they were able to create from there, and that's when we had so many problems in the first half, but luckily we went through.
And that unbeaten record was at risk until the very end. Frimpong's goal in the 89th minute. That's the fourth European game in a row that you've scored a goal in the 89th plus minute. That's not an accident. What is it about the character of this team that keeps happening?
The character, but to keep going till the last minute, but even to go through the difficult moments and not to fall apart. And for sure, the records are a consequence of a good job. For sure, the most important was to go through the semi-final, but if we are able to reach this great record, it's really nice, and we are happy to do that.
I think Granit actually said to us, why are you getting a lot of those late goals? I think he said, 30 plus after 80 minutes, and he said it's because of the German pre-season. He said the first week you guys did a lot of running, proper German pre-season. I'm used to that.
No. That's all pre-seasons we did. But we did a good pre-season, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that, because we were speaking about it in the first leg. You guys are so fit. You know, it looks like you guys can press and compete. You know, so much, and that's why you get a lot of those turnovers. The boys look so fit and so sharp all game.
Yes, most of the games today it has been really demanding, but many games we build the control, and we know that sometimes it takes time, but if we continue doing the right things and being patient and keep going, sometimes in earlier, sometimes later, but we will have the chance, and it has happened in Bundesliga as well, in Europa League, and today as well. But you know, we've seen very different from the first half. Good, something that we'll have to learn. Second half was better, and Rome is going to be tough.